Hey, sports fans, Larry Eater, RunBlogRun. This is Athletics Chat 34. The epilogue, our Larry's monologue, as some keen observers have noted, and I do appreciate that. So, Stuart here's the deal, the way it works. Stuart is in lovely Oxford, England, intellectual capital of the world. I'm in Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin, between Madison and Milwaukee, an intellectual capital of the Midwest, I must say. And we had some fun topics today. European Indoor Champs, one of my favorite meets to go to. I love European Championships. And my glasses are really weird. It's like showing like weird things back. So I'm going to take them off. But the European Champs in 2021 are supposed to be in Torun, Poland, outside of Bydgoszcz. Or you can fly into Warsaw or fly into Bydgoszcz, whichever one you want. But I wanted to be one of the 7,000 fans there every day. And I don't think that's going to happen. But it looks like the meet may happen. There was a nice 3,000 in the UK yesterday. A couple guys ran 7:52 and 7:54. They've qualified now for the Europeans. And we were just talking about Stuart, hopes it happens. I do too. We still think the Olympics is 60-40, but, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how these vaccines get around. The UK is having a tough time. The dear Prime Minister just said, hey, guess what? We have got to lock down again. So all of the UK is locking down. Kids went to school yesterday. They're staying home tomorrow. So that's kind of exciting. US, I'm not sure we're much better. We've got a lot of challenges over here. And there's part of it is half the country doesn't believe that there's a pandemic or that, I don't know, some famous person is, inside the little vaccine or there's a microchip being put into us. So anyway, if it's a microchip, I really hope that it increases my FICO score. Anyhow, dreams for 2021. I would like to see some track meets that people can actually go to. But I don't think that's going to happen until after July or August when we've got 50, 60 million people who have been vaccinated out there. It's going to take a while. 2021 is going to be a strange year. We'll have some good marathons in the fall. I hope we have some good track meets this summer. I'm 50-50 on the Olympics, but Stuart's a little more bullish about it than I am. Best interviews of 2020. Stuart had 3 very good athletes I thought were very interesting. I threw in my 3. I'll let you read about Stuart's, and I'll let you read about mine. I even threw a couple of honorable mentions in. We spent a little time on this whole doping thing, how to make doping more effective. I started out with saying, well, let's charge the athlete $50,000 because it bites. It hurts them where it can, and maybe it changes the approach. I think Stuart had a better thing. Make it as a percentage because some people 50,000 doesn't mean anything. For some, it means everything. And so it should be a percentage of what they're making. And I think that makes the most sense. I do believe the majority of athletes don't cheat, but I do believe that there are people who have done it for a long time who we've never caught. There are people who have never done it and been accused. There's just a insidiousness in doping, and it's sad. And it's affected the view of our sport and the quality of our sport. Looking to 2022, European champs, Commonwealth Games, World champs, Olympics in 2024. I think the pandemic will have changed everything, but I think that most things will have worked themselves out by then, but we're still always going to have to be careful. Funniest interaction in 2020. Didn't get to talk about that. Martin Rooney had a good sense of humor. Molly Huddle had a couple good ones to say. Gianna Bartoletto. Christian Taylor. Most track athletes do have a good sense of humor. We talked about Raina Ryder. Harry Mara. Coaches always know a good joke. And Lance Brauman, some of my favorites. But we're starting a new year out right. We've got a little bit of snow on the ground here in Wisconsin. Most people are having to stay home and isolate. Stay safe, please. Just be careful. And if you don't like wearing a mask, wear it because it takes care of the people that you love. Okay? This is Larry Eater with Athletics Chat number 34, the epilogue. Stay safe, exercise, hydrate. If you like us, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, please sign up. If you love us, subscribe on YouTube. Thanks to Mike Deering for producing all of 2020 and for producing the first episode of 2021. This is Larry Eater signing off.